Hey guys, Chris Americos here with another video for you, and today I'm going to be talking about how we can speak about different verbs like to go, to walk, and things like that, because sometimes it's confusing in Russian. So you might know that there's a verb ходить. Ходить is like to go, but it's only to go on foot, right? And then there's another verb ехать, and ехать is about going in a car or a vehicle. It's about riding somewhere. And there's also a verb гулять. And гулять is about walking and going somewhere, but it's also about hanging out. So sometimes it's confusing because someone might say я гуляю, and it doesn't mean that I'm just walking around in a circle or walking around the city. It can mean that I'm hanging out with friends, or that they do some kind of activity that is relaxing or for fun. So first of all, that's the first confusing thing about these three verbs. But the main thing that I want to focus on is which one should you use when you talk about some different objects, vehicles, things like that. So first of all, there's a difference between talking about public transportation and private transportation. When we talk about a bus or a tram or a trolley, for example, then we can say, of course, that this bus is going like a bus, like a vehicle. So we can say едет, right? But we can also say that it goes like on foot. We can say автобус идет. So we can say автобус идет, and we can say автобус едет. But when we talk about private transportation, like a car or a taxi, then we can say такси едет, but we cannot say такси идет. And you might be asking, well, why? Well, how does that make sense? Well, think about English. In English, we can say that I am on the bus. And on the bus doesn't mean that I'm on top of the bus, right? I'm not holding on to the roof for dear life, trying not to fall off. We can say I'm on the bus, and we can also say I'm in the bus. And that's because the bus or other public transportation follows some kind of route. There's a planned route, and it follows this path. And that's the same as in Russian, where if it follows that planned path, then we can use the verb ходить, and we can say автобус идет. So the bus goes, right? But also in English, if you talk about a car, if you say, I'm on the car, then this is not right. It's not correct. This means that you're on top of the car and that you're holding on to the roof, right? So in Russian, the same. You cannot say that the car walks along this path. Just like in English, you cannot say that you ride on the car unless you're on top of the car. We only say to ride in the car. Now, there's another example of how we can use this verb to go, or ходить, about snow. You might notice that today I'm in Russia, I'm in Yekaterinburg, and it is snowing. But how do you say it's snowing in Russian? You say снег идет. The snow is walking. And it might be really strange to think of in that way at first. But it's not only about snow, it's also about rain. You can say дождь идет. The rain goes. So I hope that helps you have a deeper understanding of the verbs ходить, гулять, and ехать, and different ways that you can say go in different situations that they're used in. Make sure that you press like on this video, press subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and feel free to share this with your friends who are learning Russian too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.